I don't know how many of you noticed in the video, but during one of the scenes, there was a volunteer holding and hugging a child on her lap while tickling and laughing with another child on her left. Something as a mother I'm still trying to figure out how to do. That was Shir Yoshua, our second Leadership Award recipient. Shir started volunteering at Friendship Circle when she was in the 8th grade and volunteered at Teen Scene and Sunday Circle. The video captures Shir in her element. Shir is mature, calm, and extremely capable, and always seems to be at the right place at the right time. Shir, we present you with a certificate of appreciation stating, Leadership Award presented to Shir Yoshua for your dedication and commitment to your special friends in the Friendship Circle. Shir, please come up to share a few words.
My name is Shir Yoshua, as Muhammad just said, and I'm a senior at Homestead High School. Super excited to go to University of Chicago next year for college. Woo! So when I first came to the Friendship Circle, I was a shy little 8th grader that was highly recommended by my parents to come. In other words, I was forced. I was scared to death of dealing with what seemed to me a completely different class of child than what I'd been used to in babysitting. I had mediocre expectations at best, but what I did not expect was the first thing I saw. I walk in, and there's a rabbi and a pregnant woman. I later came to know and love and appreciate them as Ezi and Nechama. They set up the welcoming mood so well that I inevitably fell into the Friendship Circle trap. This trap is one which I have yet to figure out. I mean, volunteering here is by no means easy. Children run, you run after them. Children play, you play with them. Children cry, you freak out, and then try and get them to stop. There isn't a moment's rest because there's so much that can go wrong with your buddy, and I don't think it's possible to even formulate a list. However, there is always that brief moment or that 5 minutes when your buddy smiles or laughs or does the most adorable thing in the world. When you have your buddy that you work with one-on-one, you develop a connection to each other. When they cry, you're sad. When they're happy, you're happy. And when they're energetic, you're energetic, whether you like it or not. I remember my first summer camp buddy from the Friendship Circle, Louise. He was about 6 years old at the time, and like every other buddy I've had, he was the most adorable thing on the planet. It was the last day of camp, so we were all a little nostalgic knowing that the end was near. I knew that I was going to miss his gorgeous smile and everlasting, yet tiring, bundle of energy and joy that he carried around with him every single day. He turns to me at the end of the last day, sobbing, saying, "Shir, I'll miss you. Will you ever see me again?" The answer, yes. Although I haven't been his buddy since that day, we still have a connection, a friendship. There's a picture of the two of us in a frame made so beautifully by Louise, with stickers and glitter glue and lots of beads, that is hanging in my room. Every day I see it and I'm struck by his contagious smile. I leak a little smile of my own because I know that I can and have made a positive difference in his life. That's why I keep coming back to the Friendship Circle. That's the trap that I and so many other volunteers have fallen into. And these experiences have definitely paid off. Since volunteering at the Friendship Circle, I have significantly changed my perspective on almost everything I do. I used to think that being special needs meant that you were a completely different person, that you were a different type of human being that cannot be interacted with. I could not have been more wrong. Everybody I've had at the Friendship Circle I've grown to love and adore. Every single child brings his or her own joy to the table, a joy which I think everyone is missing from their lives. Just to see how the smallest thing can instantly make a child happy, like a lollipop for Noah or a toy car for Bryce. It's amazing to see how much different the world looks when you're surrounded with people whose problems are so much more extreme than your own. Yet, they bring as much joy and laughter as you can, usually more. Now when I look at my life, look to the future, I don't see petty issues and mediocre problems. I see a life where I grasp my potential. I see a life where I can bring out as much joy as I can, because if my buddies can do it, and they've got a so-called disability, it's embarrassing if I can't. I'd like to close with a quote from Winston Churchill. "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." Giving to the Friendship Circle has enriched my life so much, I can only hope that every single buddy I've had continues to smile and enrich other teens' lives like they have my own. Thank you to the Friendship Circle for broadening my mind. Thank you to the rabbi and the pregnant woman. Thank you to my parents for recommending me that fateful day 5 years ago, and thank you for my buddies for just being plain awesome.